guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, whichever is you today, and it is, once again, REN time. So, a few things I've learned since checking out REN the first time, which was from a stream, by the way, that I did. I think that was the end of November. I did that stream. Thank you so much to the people in the comments who've been insanely welcoming, giving so much information as well. For example, this gentleman is Welsh. Fun fact. Yes. A few people in the comments picked up the accent and everything like that. I am Welsh myself. Sorry's from Bangor as well. I'm from the Swansea Valleys myself. And yeah, you've been really nice, the people in the comments. So I thought, you know, and you know, you guys, like I said, it's not just the thing I say. You know, if I get a lot of likes on a certain video, especially an artist I've never checked out before, gives me an idea that I should check them out again. Plus, that REN video itself was such an amazing piece of performance art that I was like, well, yeah, I gotta check this guy out again. So this was very heavily recommended in the comment section. The kind of trilogy, so to speak. So the Tale of Jenny and Screech, I'm guessing, is the Tale of Jenny is one, and then there's the Tale of Screech, which is the other, maybe. And then there's the third video, which I'll be checking out, which is Violet's Tale, right? So it's the tale of Jenny and Screech and Violet. But I don't know if Jenny and Screech are going to be linked. So yeah, this is going to be pretty cool. If it's anything like the first video I checked out from him anyway, it's going to be pretty cool. So, right. The Tale of Jenny and Screech.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame. Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? No, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch, for fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame. London city, far from pretty, 2 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets. Our lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
This is one of those, like, I think this is going to be a bit of a running theme. Anytime I check this guy out, guys, that I'm just going to not say a lot, you know? And really have to kind of process it, you know? I mean, obvious thing to say, I would say off the bat, is that I said it the first time. I mean, I kind of knew it the first time, but I'll say it again. This guy's a genius, dude. Just, what's going on with my head at the moment, and the reason I'm kind of speechless, really, is for a few different reasons. And, like, just to name a few of them, I'm floored by his talent. And when I say talent, I mean in all areas of what this was, the final product and everything. I'm also floored, of course, at the stories, which, of course, there's a link at the end. The stories that, of course, unfortunately happen every day, you know, in places in the world. And here's the thing with him, is that he, like, this has probably been said 100 times from people who've seen this. The first video I checked out from him, REN, seemed almost like self-therapy, right? And using performance for it, you know, which is what a lot of people do with performance art, right? This felt like a storyteller, or in this case, a bard, going around the city and actually going, and I mean, that was proven by the last moment when he talked about Jenny and Screech again, that he's in the places where this stuff happened. Like, for example, here, when it started with Violet's Tale, even before he started the song, it's almost like I want to call it a story, started the song, to me, Violet's on the other side of that, like, curtain, you know, when I started to figure out what was going on. Or, it's such dark stuff to talk about, guys, I know, but when he looks up here, to me, it was like, again, dark topics, guys, for this, I'm sorry, suicide from jumping down the stairs, you know. And this is why both things I've checked from him at this point are so impactful, is because the lyrics, of course, which again is just storytelling. Like, this is 1000% using music for storytelling. But it's his delivery. It's his delivery as well. It's his, not only the venom that he does certain ways when he's almost singing through the characters, or speaking through the characters, or rapping through the characters in the story, but it's his expressions as well. Like, I'd be shocked if this gentleman has never done any acting. Shocked. Because to do this where, and the thing is, he's such an accomplished guitarist, by the way, that there's moments through that I was like, wow, what an amazing talent, what amazing music. but at the same time, I'm so engrossed by the story that he's telling that it's this mix of being incredibly immersed to the point where you're just in the story, but there's moments where you're just blown away by the talent that he's showing. Even though I'm sure that that's not by design. I'm sure that he's not, going like, oh, look at me, look how talented I am, and showing off. He's telling these stories. It's just, he's so good at it. And for anybody that doesn't know, I'm an actor myself. So from performer to performer, when you see someone do this, you are immersed, but you're also like, you're so inspired, from a performing level by someone like this. And it really is like the fact that he's moving through these locations. It is like he's a bard, But here it felt more personal because he's in the scrubs. And I instantly thought, as soon as he was, because I was like, right, he's telling the story with the tale of Jenny and Screech. I was like, okay, he's telling the story. Because, the clothes he's in and everything like that. And he's just going through the locations that some of this stuff happened. And then when he's in the scrubs, it could be again the same thing of where this took place. But I felt like there was going to be an aspect of it where he's featured somehow in Violet's tale. And I don't think that was the case. I think again he was the bard. But like moments like this, where he's actually using the music as ways to immerse you even more in the storytelling. Obviously, there's the gunshot moment here with the guitar, where of course he does the notes with each gunshot, and of course amazing camera work. By the way, the continuous takes. I'm a sucker for continuous takes as well, and the continuous takes aspect of this was nuts. This would not have been easy to film because of course they're obviously doing this late, but there's always the danger of someone coming by and almost ruining the take. And these were long continuous takes, and he's just in. And you're in because he's given everything. Do you know what I mean? As a performer. And I keep on saying performer, guys. It's funny, like, I'm not saying musician a lot, I'm not saying that, well, he is an artist all round. But it's honestly, like, it's such a unique thing that he does. And it's honestly, for someone who's done, at this stage, I think I've done, in my 2 years of doing this, I mean, an estimated like 6,000 plus reactions, I would say, across Patreon on YouTube. I don't think I've ever been as immersed, and I've only seen 2 videos from this guy. I don't think I've ever been as immersed as I have with this. Just mind-blowing. And the moment as well in Violet's tale, at the beginning of it, where he goes back in time, and he almost goes back in time on the guitar. It's almost like he's replaying the notes backwards that he just played, because it's like we're going back in time. Just details like that, which I don't like. I may be put my own thing on it there. I know, but like I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Because he almost like starts from the top of the guitar and goes back down, like he's going back in time. Details like that. Facial details throughout it as well. Becoming the characters. Like, and this is the thing as well, and this is one of the biggest compliments I can give him. I don't know about you guys, I'm sure like many people would agree with me here. I pictured the people. I vividly pictured the people. What they looked like, everything like that. Each person, each person that these tales are about, I pictured them. Because that's how amazing a storyteller this guy is. It's this mix of music and theatre, I mean, I don't know if he does this anyway, but like, oh man, I mean, his live performances for me, I hope he's touring and stuff like that. His live performances for me, if he can pull this off, is to almost do his gigs on location like this, and people just to watch outside in the streets, you know, and for him to just do this and people move with him. Like, again, performance art. I've actually done performance art myself, you know. Very different to this, but I've done it out in public, right? But I don't know if he's doing it already. He should. He should. You know, I'm sure he'd have a great audience as well. And as far as an artist who, I'm talking about music artist here, he's already doing stuff I've never seen from a music artist before. He should do that as well, you know. Do these in public with the audience following him. And he could pull it off. Because look how, like, these continuous takes, that bit with a phone, it's a lot to process, guys. It's so much to process. The bit with the phone, you know. And honestly, I mean it when I say his performance I'm not talking from a music level, but again, just an acting level as well. It's just, you know that he's thought of every intricate detail of this. And everything is by design. Nothing, his brilliance doesn't come through accident, you know? And to have those ideas, to have that creativity from a planning point of view, and just coming up with ideas, but to actually execute it so well with this sort of performance is just... Again, I don't use genius a lot, guys, but I don't know what other word you can use, to be honest with you. I don't know what other word you can use. But yeah, I mean, what he's talking about, of course, the themes that he's talking about is... It's horrible stuff that you hear about all the time, you know. And of course, what I got from it a lot was domestic abuse. And I'm not, when I say domestic abuse, I'm not just talking from like a couple point of view, but like obviously from a, like, you know, from a parent to you know, child point of view as well. And here's the thing, you know, you could sing about this, you know. Let's say you're on a stage and you got pretty much a simple stage setup, and you could sing about these themes, and let's say these characters, and it'd be very powerful. But it's how he performs it. It's obviously incredibly strong lyrically, but it's how he performs it. It's the fact that he's doing this in locations. You know, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Him giving it his all, man. Yeah, just lost for words, guys. Which I think anytime I check this gent out, I'm going to be lost for words. I will say, he's one of those artists for me where I'm kind of gutted that I've not heard about him before. And I don't just mean from a selfish point of view. I mean the fact that this guy should be huge. You know, I should have had no choice but to hear about him before. And I'm sure he's got some popularity, right? I mean, you know, 1.85 million subs, nothing to sniff at, right? But this guy, like, should be massive globally. Because he's doing stuff that I've seen elements in one art form, I've seen elements in another art form, elements in different media. I've never seen it put together like this, with someone that is that great a performance, you know. Awesome. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hit that like button if you did. Give me a great idea once see more REN on the channel. Let me know what I could check out next. I need to make sure that, you know, I'm getting to the stage where I need to really prepare myself for anytime I'm checking them out. So yeah, let me know what else I could check out in the comments, and please subscribe because, well, I'll definitely be checking out this gentleman again. So hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, or afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this. Please take care. Much love.